Yes, people, what's going on? Welcome back to the videos. John Sinclair TV back again. Tonight is the match preview show. It's a late one tonight. I do apologize, people. And I've got Cal with us. Hi to you, Cal, mate. How are you doing? You good?
Hello, mate. Yeah, I'm good, bud.
Champion stuff. And yeah, it's a late one. Tonight's 9 o'clock show. And if you like the video, like what you see, then please like and subscribe. Also, super chats are open. And also, like to become a member, it's just 99p. And yeah, and also do check out my first MatchDay vlog. The atmosphere is incredible, so check on that. So I'll be back up on Sunday for another vlog. Keep your eyes peeled for that one as well. So yeah, Newcastle against Southampton on Sunday, 2 o'clock kickoff, and it's third against bottom of the table. And Carl, are you looking forward to the game?
I mean, I've never been so confident in my life. Like, it's what have you ever been more confident that we're going to win a game? They couldn't even beat Bournemouth at home, and we are just literally on. No one can beat us at the minute. Like, we're just on fire, man. I know Villa had a good game against us, but like, look at our record, man. It's crazy. It's absolutely insane, mate. So yeah, good luck to Southampton. They're gonna need it. I'm really looking forward to it. Exciting.
Yeah, absolutely. Just a bit, just a bit of breaking news as well. And I don't know if you heard it, Carl, but Newcastle has agreed a new shirt sponsorship for next season worth 25 million quid a season. However, they will not reveal the shirt. So that is good news, though, isn't it? It's a Middle Eastern company, not a Saudi. So it's a Middle Eastern.
Is it a good source? Is it?
As well, there's papers going around Mail Online, also a couple of papers as well. So they're definitely going to get a new sponsorship next season with a Middle Eastern sponsorship and not a Saudi one.
Just looking good in it for Geordies at the minute. We're just everything is just it's exciting times, you know. We deserve it. We've been through hell and back, you know. With everything going on, like what they're going through right now. We've been
Yeah,
there, we've done, you know, and it's our time now. And it's just, you know, I feel like we deserve it. No one deserves it more than us. And yeah, loving every second of it, mate. And let's hope this is true.
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it just goes to the comments as well. Hi to H Talks Chelsea. Big up to you, mate. Hope you're okay. And smash like, subscribe. Thank you very much indeed for that, mate. Hi to Lookman as well. Levy out. Got one from Bishop, Southampton fan. I mean, we try to look for him, see if he can come on, but he's a great guy. I met him as well. Up to Southampton, we're going down. Even to Davey, hi to Alan as well, and all the others as well. So yeah, this game, Newcastle Southampton. Last time we played them, it's by 4 goals to 1 at St Mary's, and it was a cracking performance. But I was there at the game as well. It was a cracking performance as well. And yeah, like I said, we're so good. Southampton, they look really poor this season. I mean, they couldn't beat Bournemouth at home. Yes, they beat Chelsea away, but that's a poor Chelsea team. They got a point off Southampton. Got fees each in that game. And yeah, at the end of the day, they still got the B Tech Lewis Hampton up top for your Walcott.
Oh, it could be a cricket score, mate. You know, honestly, I'm not joking. It's like it
I
could
agree.
be double figures, mate. It could be double figures. Like we are honestly, Everton were lucky that you know the game was ending. It could
Yeah.
have been 8 or 9 against Everton when Isak came on. Isak came
Yeah.
on. My God, I mean, what we would have done if he started. But yeah, I'm really, really looking forward to Southampton because we're just on fire at the moment. I'd like to see him start Isak on the left as well,
Yeah.
and have him and Wilson play together. Why not? We're playing bottom. Like, let's give it a go. Do you know what I mean? If you're gonna do it now. Now's the perfect game to try it. Um, he probably won't. Let's be honest, but it doesn't really matter what lineup we put out. Me, I'm confident we're not losing that game. We are winning by a substantial amount of goals. Um, Willock is on fire. Him and Isak, by the way, the connection them two have, it's out. It's absolutely brilliant. It's a duo any club needs. Them two, you watch them two play, they're outstanding. Mate. Willock doesn't get
Great.
enough praise for me. You know, he doesn't. When you've got Joe Linton and Bruno and that, he just for me, he needs more praise. Like the kid is just playing out of his skin at the moment.
Yeah.
And we wouldn't be doing what we're doing without Willock at the minute. His pace, his aggression, he's not scared of taking people on, crossing the ball in, looking up and playing the ball to who it needs to be played to. And his finishing can be worked on, but as long as he doesn't finish, he's doing everything else right.
Yeah.
I'm just really impressed with Willock, and especially with Isak. I think they've got a great connection. Not
Yeah.
worried at all about Southampton, mate. Absolutely. At 2 o'clock kickoff, I cannot wait.
Yeah.
It's a shame. It's a shame. I like Southampton. They've got nothing against them, you know.
No.
It's a shame to see them go down, like Leicester, Everton, like these big Premiership clubs. But it's let's see how well they do coming back up like we did. And it's it's exciting times, isn't it? It's change, isn't it?
Totally agree. Totally agree. Got one from Davey Murphy as well. What a change from him. A comment to Jacob in a bit, and even to Leslie as well. Big up to Leslie. Hi to you as well. Yeah, you look at it, right? I mean, yesterday's game, there could have been a lot more goals. I mean, Fabian Schär was unlucky. Also, his fault, but Danbo was offside. Callum Wilson, I mean, scoring twice. I mean, we all said he was finished, but I tell you what, he fatalized the last few games, and that goal, Cal, that curling shot.
It's beautiful. It was beautiful. I'll hold my hands up again. I was whinging. I wasn't happy when I seen the lineup. I was livid, actually. Part of it was because I captained Isak for my fantasy football, but I couldn't believe you were right when you said Isak was going to get dropped for Wilson coming in. I wasn't happy about it, but he had a great game. I'll never doubt Eddie again. I'm not going to whinge anymore. But at the same time, it's like we're playing teams that are really struggling at the minute. Like Everton started well. Like the first 20 minutes, I thought Everton are up for it. Yeah, they're not letting us breathe. The pressure was amazing. But I remember saying to myself, I thought that they're not going to keep this up. There's no way Everton will keep this up for 90 minutes, and they couldn't. They didn't.
No.
And I thought we were passing the ball really well when they were pressuring. We weren't like panicking, and giving balls away. We're just the way we're passing the ball about, man. It's a joy to watch. Eddie's just got that down to a T. It's a joy to watch, mate. But Everton tried, man. They came out and they tried, but it was like 20 minutes, 25 minutes, and they need to do that for the whole game, whereas we can do that. We can be 5-1 up and we'll still be doing it. That's the difference. Yeah.
That's the thing. I mean, I'm just so relaxed watching Newcastle now. I've got no problems at all whatsoever. And I just sit, just watch back sort of thing, I mean? If even Everton got that equalising goal, we still would have won that game, because I tell you what, I mean, first half, in my opinion, I didn't think we passed the ball well at all. There's a lot of stray passes about, giving the ball away. And, I thought should have been the equalising goal, would have been the equalising goal, was for offside. But I thought it was poor defending. However, he took it well. Calvert-Lewin had to be called offside. But the second half, I mean, Joe Willock was close to that shot. So unlucky. And then the second goal was always going to come anyway. I mean, like the cross came from Willock, pulled the ball back to Joe Linton, make it 2-0. And then Callum Wilson scored a goal of the night for me, curling shot. And then the fourth goal, Isak, piece of skill, pulled it back to Jacob Murphy. Touch on Jacob Murphy, scoring again. That's 3-2 for him, by the way.
He's just always in the right place, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's always in the right place, isn't he? Like he's always there for the tap ins and everything. And you've got to love the lad. I love everyone, but like for me, I just think Willock needs more praise. I think he's been absolutely outstanding. He's a big part of this club at the minute, Joe Willock. And it's exciting times seeing what we're doing without Maxi. And when the summer comes and we've got Champions League, I mean, come on, what more could we ask for? The team is just only going to get better, bigger and better. And like I say, it's exciting times, and it is, like you say, relaxing. It is. I'm never usually positive and like confident that we'll stuff these. But I said 4-0 if you remember on the last show we did. I was nearly right, 4-1. And again, Southampton. I'm confident every week at the minute, man. Joe Linton, if he doesn't get a call up for Brazil, what more can that bloke do? Honestly, mate, he's absolutely outstanding. He's getting assists and scoring goals every week. He's huge for us. And what more can that lad do to get in the? You've got Charlison's in the Brazilian squad. 60 million they paid for him. He's not scored one goal. So that needs sorted out. But he's really playing that he wants to get in that Brazil squad.
Absolutely. Come to touch Joe in a minute. It could be 6-0 to Newcastle, but I'll go for 4. That's from Alan. Newcastle to win this field 4-0. That's from Richard, Man United fan. And Everton play like this us on the boost. Absolutely. It's like watching boost ball half the time. Do you know what I mean? Hi to Jules. I hope you're okay. And got some more coming in. And big up to EK as well. Isaac, what a beautiful play he is. He is indeed. Yeah, I mean, Joel Lynn, I mean, I've said earlier on Lucas' channel, whoever takes over Brazil national team, right, has got to put Joel Lynn in as well. Could be Ancelotti, but they still haven't got like a Brazilian coach as well. They're on about the Sao Paulo coach as well. But look, at the end of the day, Joel Linton's been playing fantastic. He's 26 years of age, coming on 27. He's 27 soon, right? He needs to be in that squad for the Copa America as well next season, right? And if he gets in there, then he's got a great chance of making the World Cup. But you got some better CDMs like Casemiro in it, Lucas Paquetá, Bruno, right? You got all these class midfielders in there as well. Do you know what I mean? And it's going to be hard for Joel Linton, in my opinion, to get into our squad. But I don't see why not. Give him a chance, man.
I'd have Joel Linton over any of them 3. But I love Joel Linton. I think he's a better footballer all round. He's got more than what they're good at some things. He's good at everything. He can tackle. He's strong. He's a proper bloke. He reminds me of like Roy Keane.
Yeah.
He knee messing her boots. He gets stuck in, and he's got skill. He holds the ball up well. He plays the ball in well. He looks up. He finishes it. He does. He's got it all, mate. He can play out wide. Casemiro and them can't do that.
Definitely not. I just look on Give Me Sport, right? I mean, just off topic, right? I mean, Newcastle could be pressured into bringing in a big name manager at St James's Park. TalkSport reporter Alice Cook has told Give Me Sport. I tell you what he said, John. I've just seen this as well. He said, right, that an overhaul of the squad is very difficult to do anyway. It's almost impossible in this day of age with the price of players. We're not given to have an unlimited budget. We're going to have to be very smart to what we do. That's what Eddie said. Now, Alice Crook is saying as well, and I'll make it quick on this. The question is, if they find themselves in sort of 6th or 7th next season, when other teams who underperform this year improve, the success they had this year will always put extra pressure on Eddie Howe and extra pressure on the owners to go and get a bigger name manager. Now, Alice Crook's come on and say that, right? I mean, come on. I mean, we're never going to sack him. We're never going to sack Eddie Howe. There's just no way.
No, mate. I don't even want to waste your breath on that nonsense. That's absolute nonsense, mate. Yeah. When these other teams improve, we're already there. Like, we're world class at the minute. Like, okay, let them improve. They'll get 5th, 6th, 7th. We're not going anywhere, mate. If anything, we're going to get better. We're going to get bigger and better. We're better players. You think we're good now? They don't like we. They hate we. Alex Crook being one of them. They kind of really hate we next season, and the season after that. I just like listening to it, me, and I just laugh. I just think, keep hating, mate. If you're hating now, you're going to absolutely cry, in the next season or 2 to come, mate, because we're not going anywhere. We're only going to get better. What, you think we're going to go backwards? The income we've got, the coaching staff we've got, the management we've got, the players we've already got, they're just hating, mate. Let them hate.
Exactly. No better D. Get in the bin.
That crap. Like, have they got now else better? Like, how do you even come up with something so stupid? Like, they didn't say this about Eric Ten Hag, do they? Because what? He's managed Ajax.
Exactly.
Like, you're talking absolute nonsense, mate. Like, just Eddie's doing a great job. If anything, he's the manager of the season. Leave him alone.
100%, man. Hi to Malia, hi to you, mate. Hope you're okay. And Lost Range Southampton fan here. Hi to Lost Range. I hope you're okay, mate. And I hope you're doing really good, Malia. I hope you are too. Hope you beat Southampton. Euro 37 gives them what's that word?
Versatility.
Versatility. That's the word. Versatility. For exactly, Leslie, you're absolutely right. Stopped us last Friday. And go some more. Make sure you start a strong side. Malia, don't worry, we will. We have got to win this game on Sunday, 100%. And you need to get relegated. That's on Lost Range. Well, I think you're going to, mate. I'm afraid I do apologise. Lads, would you play Miguel Murphy on start on Sunday? For me, Alan, I was playing Murphy from the start for me. And for me, Miggy, when he played, the 60 minutes he played, he looked ring rusty. I mean, I love him, but he didn't offer a shot. He didn't create anything. I would have had them hooked to half time. What do you think?
I agree, mate. I'd put Murphy out wide, 100%. I love Miggy though. Like, don't get me wrong, I love him. But yeah, I'd start Murphy 100%. I'd like to see Isak, like I say, play on the left side with Wilson in the middle. I think Longstaff got a knock. Maybe put Joe Linton in the middle, but now it's going to happen. I think he'll start Isak, and I think he'll play Joe Linton on the left and Murphy on the right. He's just he's swapping them round, isn't he? He's managing it really well. I didn't realize he was doing that, but yeah, I can see why he's doing it now. It's just a shame. I'd like to see them two on the pitch together a bit more.
Yeah, totally agree. Hearing today that Eddie has said to Dan he wants Musa Diaby. Diaby up front supporting Isak will be deadly. That's an EK. I tell you what, I'll take him in the summer. That guy is absolutely fantastic. He really, really is. So magical as well. And loving the positive Carl. That's from Leslie.
It's all you're getting. All you're getting is today is positivity.
Exactly. Southampton has been on downward spiral since Ronald Koeman left. We sold the team to the Chinese who did not care to invest properly. We need a full rebuild from bottom up. And you know what it is, mate? I think you could be right there. It needs to be starting again in the Championship. And just go for some more as well. Would Newcastle take James Ward-Prowse? For me personally, I wouldn't. He's only good at free kicks, and that's about it. I'm not going to lie. Would you take him? Did you take him, mate?
Yeah, he's the best free kick taker in the world. He's someone great to bring on. His passing's amazing, and he's got the experience. It all comes down to price, doesn't it? And if he's going to be cheaper, 100%. If I can get him for 20 million, I would definitely buy him 100%. If we don't, he's going to end up in a Premiership club. I've always said Tottenham will get him. But would I take him? Yes, 100%.
Definitely. Let's go on about tomorrow's game. I mean, Eddie Howe's facing a selection headache tomorrow with Callum Wilson and Alex Isak both on form. Anthony Maxim's not ready to return for a hamstring issue yet. Emil Kraft remains sidelined. So, yeah, at the end of the day, right, I mean, look, ASM's not going to be back for the next couple of weeks, yeah? But Eddie Howe's got a major selection headache. You just mentioned earlier, play Isak and Wilson up front, right? Joe Linton's going to have to start on the left-hand side, meaning Eddie can only pick either Alex or Callum.
Yeah, unless Longstaff's got that knock, you could put Joe in the middle and drop Longstaff, rest him. But this is the game to try it out, like in my opinion. What better time are you going to do it? I think you might take that chance, Emma. You might do it. Like, if it doesn't work, you can switch it round. But come on, they're both just scoring for fun at the minute, mate. It's insane. Yeah. Like, I don't think people realize how good Isak is. I don't think people. Do you know if Haaland wasn't in the Premiership, everyone would be talking about Isak, how good he is. But I think Haaland doing what Haaland's doing,
every time.
But yeah, to give it time, mate. Give it time. Isak, Thierry Henry, unbelievable what he did against Everton. I mean, them three should honestly just get in a car and drive away from Merseyside. It was, if that was war players, mate, they'd be hell on.
Yeah.
Hell on. Yeah. That was just unacceptable. I don't care how good you are. Only Messi should be able to, if Messi did that to your team, you'd be like, okay, it was Messi. But totally for Isak, for a player to literally just come onto the pitch, and your team's like fighting for, in the position that they're in, and there's that much time left, like just to let that happen, it was just unacceptable from Everton's point of view. But it was beautiful to watch, wasn't it? Absolutely beautiful.
Absolutely. Leslie's saying reports coming out that J7 and Longstaff are doubts. I tell you what, if J7's missing for this game, Joe Linton and Longstaff are doubts. That's reports coming out.
Again, it's all right. Like, rest them. You can, you can rest them. Put Isak on the left, Wilson in the middle, Murphy on the right. Rest Longstaff and Joe Linton. Put Anderson in. It's Southampton. We're going to be all right. It's kind of like a free week. That's the way I'm looking at it. Honestly, John, we ain't losing this game. We're at home to Southampton.
Fair enough. Eddie could improve Ward-Prowse. The thing is, though, we could do better than Ward-Prowse. Give me James Mansell. But what we need, Dave, we need a CDM. That is what we need, a CDM. A number 6 or number 8. And protect the back 4. That's what we need, in my opinion.
We've got Bruno.
Yeah, but they want to play him further forward, don't they? If he plays further forward. Yeah, I think Bruno's position's going forward. Do you know what I mean? So playing further forward, get a CDM, so like it's an Alvarez and Ajax, get him in, and that'll be a job.
Right.
So yeah, I'm sure that'll be sorted out in the summer as well. But we definitely the CDM got to be, because you haven't got a CDM now, haven't we? You just mentioned Bruno there, but
Joe Linton,
yeah, save us millions, I guess. But yeah, Joe Linton's brilliant. He can play anywhere. If you get Champions League, do you think the owners will have a party for the supporters and the city? Me personally,
100%.
100%. But I want to see trophies being won, and that'll come in the future, Alan. That'll come in the future. Big up to this is the INSTA podcast. I hope you're okay, mate. I hope you're having a good day. Let's go some more. Isak 6 foot forward, pull off a skewer like that. Sensational. The ball was glued to his feet like Conte's wig. Yes, absolutely. Reports are hearing that me is in the Toon on Sunday. I am indeed. Thank you, Jules. Madison's probably a target. Get your Gatti as our new CDM. I say that's a good shout, man. That's a flipping good shout. Plays for Sporting Lisbon and Uruguayan international as well. And he's going to get absolutely sick playing under Bielsa as well. He's going to be Uruguayan new head coach as well. So yeah, like I said, right. I mean, you said about rest Joe Linton, give him a rest and rest Sean Longstaff. Yeah, we still got cover, haven't we? You still got cover coming in, and then we still win the game.
100%. Yeah, rest him. If his bloke's worked his arse off, got where we are, give him a rest. But definitely, we don't know what's going on. He could be fit as out and wanting to play. You just don't know. But if he has got a niggle somewhere, then you absolutely rest him.
100%. Connor Johnson. Hi to you, Connor. Thanks for coming on, YouTube member, mate. Thank you so much indeed for that. Just 99p. And what I'm going to do as well, I mean, I'm going to do a competition. Like, if I cannot go to the games, then I'm going to do like a competition as well. So we're going to give away tickets as well. So
you got a season ticket here?
I've got a season ticket, so I'm going to do.
You've never offered me it. That's shocking.
And I do apologize, mate. I do apologize.
That's shocking.
It is. I'm sorry. But and then we lasted some.
Tell you what's nice as well, mate. Yeah. Spurs have got Liverpool. Man, you have Villa. You know, it's really good that, and we've got the bottom of the tier. These are playing each other all around, you know. I love it. Everton Leicester's going to be a big game as well. As much as I love where we are, it's really interesting to see who's going to go down. You know, Forest looked good the other day. They look like a team that want to stay up. Everton didn't. But what a big game Leicester Everton is. If Everton don't win that game, they don't deserve to stay up.
Exactly. That game against Leicester on Monday.
But Everton just can't score, can they? Yeah, they need a Wilson. Can it score for Toffee? I love it. You didn't even mean to do that, did you?
Exactly.
But no, like what would you like to see, John? Who would you start up front?
Up front for us. For me, I'd just say keep it how it is. I mean, if Joe Linton's not going to make it, then I think it's going to have to be Isak. Isak's have to come in. But I would pick Joe Linton. I think it'd be Ives. Definitely come in. I'd play Joe Linton on the left-hand side. I think his compact impact has been fantastic there. And I'd take him on there on the left-hand side. Definitely. Midfield three remains the same for me. Do you know what I mean? Like, Willock's been fantastic. Bruno's doing Bruno things. Sean Longstaff is just graphs as well. So that's why Eddie Howe loves him. And that's the midfield three.
When Shaw had the space to shoot, be honest, did you shout, shoot? And he didn't. It went in. I was just like, nah, no way, man. That bloke, he's got his strike on him. Like,
exactly.
I think everyone wanted him to shoot.
Yes, absolutely. It's a cracking goal. But Dan Burn was offside, and that's the problem. But it was a cracking goal. I hope he scores many goals like that in this time here, mate.
I wonder if they get rid of Pickford if they go down.
I think they will. I don't think Pickford will play in the Championship. There's just no way. No chance. But we'll go through the comments. I do not like when Jurassic Man Pickford, when he threw Longstaff off the pitch when he's injured. Yeah, I tell you what, he fouled him as well. It should have been a pen. Let's be honest about that. 30 so far. Thank you, Paul, mate, and your guest, and to all in chat. How are you doing tonight? Absolutely fine. Connor asked the same question. I'm great as well. And let's chat. Alan, hi to Paul. Just go for this as well. And if you say hi to other people as well.
All legends.
All legends.
This time
Everyone's legends
on a Friday night.
On a Friday night. And why not? Yes.
Chilled out.
Absolutely. Chilling with Friday night. So, yeah, I mean, look, at the end of the day, right? I mean, we've got 6 games left. I think 3 more games, Cal, will see us Champions League next season.
Two in a draw will do it, probably. Man U's games aren't clever. Tottenham and Liverpool, they're not as consistent as us, are they? Liverpool, okay, they're starting to pick up, but, you know, our fixtures are a lot better than theirs. I think a couple of more wins, I think they'll see us through. I don't think they'll definitely won't go down to the last game with Bournemouth. I just can't wait, John. I can't wait till it's done. And it's mathematically done, cemented. And we can really then just relax, smile and celebrate and look forward to the future, you know. But I think 2 more will probably get the job done.
2 more get the job done. Yeah, I'm going to say, we're probably going to 3 or 4 more wings as well. Right, you know, with the way we're playing, Cal, we've been playing some fantastic football, by the way. And, you know, but Eddie Howe, since he's come in, right, he's brought in the team spirit. He's unite the fans, the players, everything, yeah? Just looking at Isak score again, I mean, this guy, I mean, he is absolutely fantastic. I mean, 63 million quid for this guy. I mean, I'll tell you something. I mean, he is going to get better and better and better, this guy. He really will.
Yeah, he's 23, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. He is.
I'm surprised these other big clubs didn't try and snatch him, you know. Just fantastic from our coaching, you know, from our coaches and everyone else getting him in. He's a hell of a player. Fucking hell, we're so lucky to have him. Him, Bruno, and everyone, and even the ones that aren't like the big names, the big money and all that. It's like Eddie's just got them feeling that they're really good, like that you are good enough for the Champions League. Is, you know, you shouldn't be. Don't fear anyone. You're just as good as these lot, you know, if not better. We're just like, we don't panic like we used to when we get the ball. We hold the ball up, we got it. You know, it doesn't matter where the ball's coming from. We always seem to just bring it down, take a touch, guard it, play the right ball. You know, even if it's going backwards, you're playing 4 or 5 to get forward. It's just a huge difference in there, and like the composure that we have when we get in the ball. It's just a joy to watch. And Eddie's just doing everything right. All the things that are just working right now.
Yeah. Absolutely. Just, I mean, you look at Southampton, I mean, they're bottom of the table as well, as you know, right? And they haven't won many games, haven't they, this season? I just look how many games they won. Well, they only got 24 points, 33 games played, minus 30 goal difference as well. And you look at the games they got left, I can't see how they're going to win. I mean, they got to play Brighton away, they got to play Fulham at home, Liverpool at home, also away on Sunday. I tell you what, they got some players out as well. That turns out Lusu's going to be out. Wang Laris is going to be out as well. And Livramento lacks match fitness. But James Ward-Prowse went off at half-time with an illness. And they don't know if he's going to play. They don't know if he's going to come out on Sunday. And if he doesn't play, then that doesn't look good for them. And also their fullback, Ramen Perud, is going to be monitored after being forced off in the first half as well. So Southampton's got some injury problems as well. And they've still got some good players there as well. I mean, Chris Sutton predicted 5-0. But this is also an Alan Shearer's derby because he used to play for them, both teams, didn't he?
He did, Trippier got a knock as well at his knee, didn't he? He might bring Manquillo in, you know. It's this game, in it, where you can rest players and just have them on the bench in case you need them. We could see a completely different lineup. What did you think of Target? How did you think he did?
I think he was solid enough. Yeah. But that was his first full game. Well, I wouldn't say full game.
In a long time.
In a long time. He did okay. But would you still have a left back? Would you still buy a left back, Kieran Trippier, for the summer? Because he's been linked with us as well.
Who has?
We've been linked alongside Man City for Kieran Trippier. We've been after him for a while now. And a left back, I'd take him.
You'd take Kieran Trippier, would you?
He's really good. He's a really good. When he does get injured, he's a really good player. He's a really, really good player. He really is. But if you want to take it to the next level, then you have to get a quality left back as well. That one things as well. But it's going to be very, very, very interesting. Do you know what I mean? I mean, my dream sign would be Teo Hernandez for Milan. That'd be my dream left back signing. He's brilliant.
He's unreal. He's unreal.
Unreal left back. Unreal left back.
The comments might correct you, John, but you've been saying that we're linked with Kieran Trippier.
No, Kieran Tierney.
Okay, you were saying Trippier. I was like, what?
I'll do it, but I'm sure I said that. I don't know what I said. I don't know if I said them or said that.
Comments will back it up. Tierney, yeah.
Julie, thanks, Julie. I've seen it. John, did you see Adam's video, 1 or 2 from away game? I haven't yet. I will check it out because he's really good. This kid, he's really good. Eddie Howe doesn't need a 600 mil squad like Chelsea to be successful. That is very true. It's all about the right players at the right time. We've spoken about it before. Isak's goal ratio wasn't great at Solskjaer, but Dan Ashworth is great at scouting James. David, you're absolutely right, mate. Absolutely right. And my hope that we can smash Southampton 6-0. I hope that is the case. And Eddie's great at developing David. Yeah, he is indeed. When we get Champions League, who would you sign to strengthen the team? We need about 6 players in the summer. I mean, Musa Diaby is one of them. We need another centre back, definitely a left back. We could do another left side midfielder if we can get one. Yeah. And there's even talk about a goalkeeper as well.
Really?
Could be a goalkeeper. I
don't think we need 6. Do you think we'll get 6?
We need 6.
Do you think so?
Yeah, we need to strengthen that team. We need to strengthen the side. We need
to a lot more games, like
keep going. A lot more games as well. So players going to be leaving as well. Like Lascelles, maybe Richie could be on his way. Dominic could be on his way.
Got to replace them, yeah.
We've got to replace them very, very quickly. I mean, ASM, I don't want him to go, but there's talks of him could be going on this way as well. But
his fitness is shite, innit? His fitness is awful, innit?
That is the thing. We need him to play the whole season. That is the thing. And we just haven't got that at all whatsoever. But ASM will definitely keep 110%. But if Eddie thinks he needs to go, they've got to back Eddie Howe. But let's hope it's someone better. Someone like a Kvaratskhelia. That'd be a dream signing for Napoli. That'd be fantastic. When will we get Champions League? Yes, that's answer on that. Thank you.
We didn't answer that though, did we? Like, you did.
I did.
Who would I sign to strengthen the squad? Let me get back to you on that. I'll have a think.
Okay. Diaby, Madison from Paul. Target looks like he's right out of steam, but understandable. Yep. And don't normally watch him, Paul, but watch that chance. And Gordon T-Rex are funny. After listening to that, Teeny, I take him no problem. 110%. He's an Arsenal player. Yes, he is. Yeah. As chatting to Paul and Davey. So Arsenal willing to sell. I think they may do if the money is right, Paul. If the money is right, I think he could be on his way because they're going to play Zinchenko, who hasn't been really good as well. Eze, Alice, I tell you what, they're both good players, but like Eze's going to be fantastic. He is a fantastic player at Palace. He really, really is. Right, so who do you think Eddie's going to pick on Sunday, Kev?
Who do I think he's going to pick?
Yeah. He's going to make any changes? I think he will, you know. I think he will.
I'm going to go with Murphy on the... I'll go from the back. We'll go Pope in goal. We'll go Trippier, Botman, Shaw, Dan Burn.
Yeah.
And I'll go on the right Murphy. In the middle, the usual Longstaff, Bruno, Willock. On the left, I think he'll put Joe Linton. And up front, he'll start Isak.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't be surprised this time if there was a change up because, you know, the game that we're playing and to rest people and so on that we've discussed. It wouldn't surprise me at all if I'm completely wrong.
Yeah, I think as well that I think he's going to, this might shock a lot of people. I think he might start the cells in now. I think
Even could
Celtics.
do that. Yeah, you might even do that. I get it. You know what I mean? I get it.
Yeah, I think he might start themselves somewhere along the line. Give other bottom a share a rest, probably a share a rest
Yeah.
because they got cover there. The midfield, I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing Elliot Anderson in as well. I think he may start tomorrow on Sunday.
Not start, but I'd like to see him get like 20 to 30 minutes though. You know, when we're 2-0 up, 3-0 up. Like what? Give him some time on the pitch. I'd like to see more of him.
Mm.
I've seen a weird rumor, by the way. I don't know how true this is. I don't know if you've seen it.
Yeah.
It's got. I can't believe I'm even saying this. This is probably ridiculous, but Arsenal have a buyback clause for Joe Willock for 50 million.
Wow, I've heard that as well.
Have you?
I've heard that as well. I don't know how true it is, man. Don't quote us on it.
I know. Like, surely we would have heard something about that by now.
Definitely. I think Arteta loves the young players, you know. I think he's gonna they've won him back 50 mil. I tell you what, I'll be good if Joe Willock goes because I like Joe Willock. I really like him. I think
we'll just buy him back, man.
Yeah. I wouldn't sell him neither. I think we won Champions League. We need to play our best fit team. Davey, you're right. You have to. So yeah, for me, I'm gonna say Pope and goal. And then the right back will be Trippier, left back will be Dan Burn. Botman's going to have to play. I would not be surprised if he plays Lascelles and gives Shaw a rest. The midfield three be Bruno, Joe Willock, and Sean if he's fit. And the front three is going to be Joe Linton, Isak, and Jacob Murphy. And that is a side I'll go with as well.
I agree.
And got one here from Joe. Big up to you, Joe. Hope you're all right, mate. Even to you, awesome last night for you guys. Thank you so much indeed, Joe. And if you could subscribe me, that'd be brilliant. I think that's your first time. Thank you very much indeed. I think you may have done already. And what I see, Miggy and Jordan both get goals on Sunday, not tomorrow, Paul, Sunday. Me personally, I wouldn't play Miggy. I'd drop him back and give Murphy a chance. Another go Sunday. Yeah, well safe, Paul. Big up to Clone Lad. Yes, it was a brilliant that result last night, mate. It's been fantastic. It should have been more goals, but second half was much, much better. Brilliant. Your guy, John, who said it's going to have a great season, Willock, he is the man. Great cup performance. Now, one of our best players, good shout, Alan. He is brilliant. Top.
See, I like saying this praise for Willock. He deserves every. Yeah.
You don't know what you get from Willock. I mean, parts in that in some of the games. He hasn't shown us a Joe Willock he has been since played on the boost. But this season, I think he's been good. I think he's been really good. But you're going to do we could do the end of season player ratings, by the way, at the end of the season. So you get a high score as well. Imagine 2 seasons ago talking Champions League. That wouldn't even be mentioned.
Nah.
The left back would be Figure Granado would be good for us. Alan, good shout, mate. He's been linked to Juve as well, Napoli as well. And I eat Sinclair and Carl. Thank you, Mason. I'm great. Hope you're well too, mate. Yeah, so I was going to say as well, I mean, we talked about Isak, we talked about Wilson as well. I mean, Jacob Murphy, we got to talk about him. I mean, for me, he has proven everyone wrong. And I tell you what, is he good enough for the Champions League next season, if we get there?
I think he'll be coming on. But he's part of the family, isn't he? Like he's got us there, you know. You can't not take him.
He is now.
He is. I think Eddie's got him playing really well. He's sticking to that one position and he's doing it really well. What I love about him is how he gets the ball in the box. There's no cutting inside or trying to take people on too much. He just gets down that wing and puts the ball in.
Yeah.
And that's a huge thing to have. That's what you want your wingers to do. Absolutely, I would. 100% I'd take him. And he's always, like I say, in the right place at the right time. You know, he's always there. He's always involved. And like, I think that's why he's getting his starts. He's really, really turning up at the minute.
Exactly. I look at Southampton's last win. That's against us way back in November 2020 when they beat us by 2-0 under Steve Bruce. That's the last time they've beaten us.
Well, do you know what I think? I don't see Chelsea getting another point this season. And I think if the only way Chelsea on it getting relegated is because the games are going to run out. I think Chelsea at the minute are one of the worst teams in the league, and they're very lucky they are where they are at this stage because I can't see them getting another point, mate. Have you seen their fixtures?
It's
They'll be in
horrendous.
a relegation fight, mate. It's absolutely crazy. How do you spend that much money and be this bad?
I'm gonna have
It's
to
just,
agree. I'm
it's
gonna have to agree.
insane.
Shock 600 mil. They haven't even got a striker. Then again, they got Nkunku for next season as well, and they
How?
could do it. They could do him right now, you know.
Look, he's a great player, him, like.
I
But you
like
know
him.
what? It's all right bringing in all these great players, but if your coaching is shit, or you don't
Yeah.
even have coaching, then you're just wasting these players' careers. You know, look at the players they've got now.
Mm.
They're kind of doing out with them. That just shows how good Eddie and them are. You know, because we don't have all these superstars, and look what we're doing. That's how good he is.
Correct. Absolutely.
Lampard
Absolutely.
hasn't. Lampard's won one game in 19 games. That is crazy.
I think that's poor, isn't
Crazy.
it?
They're keeping him
Crazy.
on till the end of the season.
Yeah.
One game in 19 games, he's won one. I don't think he's won this year. He hasn't. Of course he hasn't. Crazy, mate.
Exactly. We go through this console. We talked about that. Oh, I'll tell you when the last time Saints beaten us at home. That's back in 2015, January 2015. That's the last time they beat us.
Well, they're not beating him this weekend.
They're not beat us this time. I'm telling you. Even we beat Tech Lewis Hampton's not going to get a look in the eye. Let's be real. Murphy's shown what hard work can get you. Most improved player in the squad in 2023. That's an incredible lad. I'm going to have to agree there. Can't agree there. Yes, loving Murphy's spirit. Chelsea, I hope they could get relegated. Don't forget Carl's players here who want to get in the summer. Jules also, what players are going to get in the summer?
Oh, I want. Sorry, yeah. I've answered this before. I'm so tired. Who did I want again? If I'm dreaming, I'd want Osimhen. He's mine. You know, I said to you, didn't I? Him and
Yeah, you did.
Isak. Oh, Osimhen from Napoli. I think he's outstanding. I don't think it'll happen though. It won't happen.
Can't see it.
Kante, I think he's the best CDM on the planet. I think he's wasted at Chelsea. He should be at Madrid. He should be at Madrid or somewhere. He's absolutely outstanding. I feel sorry for the lad. I'd love him in our club, but that's not going to happen. A realistic signing. It has to be Maddison. I'm sick of hearing about Maddison. I just want to get him in the club. He's a great player, and I think it's more realistic. We can get him in. Yeah. He's a great player. So for me, they're who I want. Won't happen, but what could happen, and I think should happen, especially where Leicester are on, even if they survive, we should get Maddison in for next season.
Absolutely. If Kante's available, I'd get him in. He's still a baller. Yes, he gets injured a lot, but he's still a baller.
I'll also like Tomori as well.
Milan, he's good. What a defender he is.
Yeah, I think he's brilliant, mate.
I think Chelsea's got first refusal on this guy. But I tell you something, we should be all after this guy. If he's available, I'd get him. That guy is absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Rafinha to wave goodbye to Southampton on Sunday. I hope he does. If that is the case, that's the I Like Coffee. Yes. Bit of shit housey as well, by the way. So, which Southampton players we got to be close. We got to worry about on Sunday. Obviously, Ward Prowse if he's fit with the free kicks, by the way.
No. We don't have to worry about any of them. I've honestly never been so confident in my life. And Southampton's problem is that the players they sell. You think about the players they've had over the years. You know, like the Gareth Bales and the Rodriguez and the Van Dijks, and they don't deal out with it. Like you could go on and on. Even Austin, he was a goal scorer. Got rid of him. Now I think what's he called? Che Adams.
Che Adams, he plays up front.
Yeah, he's probably the biggest threat, I think. But I'm not worried at all for Sunday. Not at all. They need VAR. They need a Southampton referee. They need 3 managers. Honestly, they need all the help they can get come Sunday, mate.
Certainly. They've only won 6 games our season, drawn 6, lost 21 with a minus 30 goals as well. That is absolutely shocking for a club that's rooted bottom of the table. That sacked Ralph as well, which they should never ever sack in the first place.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? They should never have done that.
Nah, they make some bad decisions at Southampton, mate.
They have.
What's
26
our
people
goal
watching,
difference?
man.
What's our goal difference? Must be outstanding at the minute.
Goal difference is 32, plus 32. Well, scoring goals for fun, my guy. Let's be real.
Yeah.
But we've got some more comments as well. Tony would be great. Offer something different when defender sits back. Do you know what it is? Right, we had him, but I'll take him. If he's available, I'll take him back. The fact we're 8 points clear and we're sat third with a game in hand. I tell you what, Connor, if we win that game in hand, that's against Brighton, by the way, then I guarantee you now, I think we're going to be there anyway. I think the club will surprise us and bring the next unknown younger Madison in. Watch the space. That's an Andrew. We have to be careful. Southampton, they're capable of upsets. Do you know what it is, Coffee? I mean, they pushed Arsenal all the way, didn't they? They pushed them out of the way. They could have won it. And what about Lavia? He's a good player, man, Cal. Lavia's a great player at times. Also, the Ginepo. I had to pronounce that one right.
Ginepo, yeah.
They're there. But Tony has a long band coming where you cannot train at the club. That's from Leslie. Hi, guys. Hi, Toon, mate. I hope you guys saw earlier on. Obviously, being a Chelsea fan, I can't take the pain. So on loan at Newcastle. Good lad. Good lad.
Oh, mate, I can't imagine what you're going through, mate.
He's going to cheer for Newcastle to get us top 4. Big up to you, Man Sport. Big up to you, mate. Actually, I've not really had a really good season. More goals than assists he would do. Do you know what it is, Alan? Leverkusen were struggling. And Xavi Alonso, remember him? He used to be at Liverpool. Goes in there and he turns them around. 6. They're 6 in the Bundesliga. 6.
I didn't even know he was managing them. Is he really managing Leverkusen, is he?
Yeah, he's managing them now, Leverkusen. He's managing his head coach there. And he's doing really well. Doing a terrific job there. He's got up to 6 in a minute. That lad from TalkSport, Jason Cuddy, not John Cuddy, Jason Cuddy, said Newcastle are monsters, are forced to be scared of. Yeah.
They're saying how it is. He's not hating, he's just saying how it is. Look at our record. We are a problem.
A massive problem in that as well.
We've lost 4. Is it 4 all season? It's just insane that we're even having this conversation, saying this plus 30 goal difference, lost 4 all season, sitting in third, 8 points clear with a game in hand. Come off it, man. Like, what's going on? Someone sold the soul. You know, to give us
exactly,
season,
man.
Like, what is going on? It's just mint. It's absolutely unreal.
It is. And the goals used to be the issue, but now Newcastle are scoring goals for fun. Exactly. We scored some cracking goals as well, by the way. I mean, I can't believe why Shares goals disallowed, but he's offside. But hey ho. Who's Kieran Trippier long-term replacement? That's a good question. How's an Ashby maybe?
Yeah, I've not seen the lad play. Let's hope he's good. I don't know.
He's got a free kick. He's got a free kick in the reserves though.
I'd like to see him.
Hanson Ashby in the wings, could well be. I tell you what, he could surprise. I mean, to have Newcastle heritage, so why not? Good man, good man. Nobody's better than that goal difference. You need 4 months. I tell you, if he keeps scoring goals, Alan, then that will not be topped. That will not be topped. My bet is being donated. John Fubank, good man, Paul. Well done to you. Best moment of the season. We're going to talk about that in the summer when the season ends. The best moments for me. There's a couple of good moments as well. What's your best moments at the minute? Cal, your best moment?
For me, beating Man United 2-0 was good. But there's so many this season, mate. Beating all these big teams. Tottenham 6-1, scoring 5 in 20 minutes. It doesn't get much better than that, does it? I couldn't believe what I was watching. You have to say the 5 in 20 minutes against Spurs because of how big the game was. It was such an important game, mate. To keep them heads up, and to keep you focused on top 4. That for me has to be the biggest moment of the season. Really putting that game to bed as quick as we did.
Absolutely. I'm going to tell you at the end of the season, my best moments at Newcastle is at the minute. But that we would have been beating Man United. Let's be real. And that's a cracking moment as well. Taking 4 points from them as well. But hey ho. Then again, beating Spurs 6-1 was a great moment at the minute for me. Simon Jordan also changed the narrative on TalkSport earlier. Jim White was saying Everton were poor, but Simon said Newcastle are a form team in the league and the results wasn't a surprise. So they're being nice to Newcastle, are they? I also don't want to play us. We're going to do a preview for that game next week.
Yeah, they don't want to play us at home.
Yeah.
No way.
Definitely not. Yeah, let's keep to the football, people. Sure, it's a 6-1. And me being Spurs fans was bitter for them. It was absolutely painful, not bitter, painful for them. Some of the great moments. Hi to Tony, hope you're right, mate. And everything.
There's a few though. It's like I've never liked West Ham. I wanted them to go down, and seeing us go to their place and beat them 5-1, I think it was. Yeah, that for me was just a great day. Bruno against Leicester when Joe Willock ran doing the wing, crossed it in with the last few minutes, and he headed the ball in the net and got with the points. That for me was just a moment. The equaliser at the beginning of the season, that volley from Maxi. There's just so many, great moments this season. But to pick one, it has to be scoring 5 in 20 minutes because of how big that game was and putting the game to bed against Spurs, because it's Spurs as well.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a class shirt there, Cal. Classy shirt. That's an Andrew.
76, I think it is. Oh no, yeah, I think it's 76.
Yeah. Going back a while there.
Bit retro, aye.
Bit retro. I gotta get some retro shirts as well. I like the red and black ones, the hoop ones, for 95-6 season.
Yeah.
You keep brand out at the front of the shirts. I like them as well, But I've got to wait for a new one this season. So hopefully get a new sponsorship as well, which we will do. And that'd be brilliant.
I've never liked the new one, the black and white stripe. Funny, I never liked it, I'll be honest.
Fair dues.
Sorry, go on.
No, that's fine. It's fine. Say what you want, man. Eddie Howe Stadium emptying the mags. And how is Everton going to pay for the new stadium when they go down? I tell you what, they got problems, my guy. They got problems as well. Tony's chatting to Mason. Isak scoring first goal for the club at Liverpool. That was a great finish, by the way.
Wasn't it disallowed?
Yeah, second one got disallowed. She's never been disallowed. He's not offside there.
The one where he turned Van Dijk inside out?
Yeah.
That was given, that one, wasn't it?
It's given that
I
one.
don't know. But yeah, I know what
goal was offside, though. He was just offside, but I didn't think it was offside. But it is what it is. So just gonna say we're gonna wrap up very, very soon. And obviously on Sunday. So we've named the team predictions as well. I'm going to ask you for your score predictions, mate. How do you think this game's going to go? And I know you're going to win, but it's going to be a big score, I think.
I'm going to be honest. I was nearly got the Everton one right. I said 4-0.
You did.
But honest prediction, lads. I'm being honest. I think it's going to be 8-0. And I'm putting a bet on it. I'll have a few quid on that. If we would have scored 8 against Everton, we've been scoring 6 against Spurs. If the game didn't finish, we'd give us 10 more minutes against Everton. Shaw was banging them in, man. 6 against Spurs, 5 against West Ham. We're scoring for fun, mate. And Southampton are in big trouble, especially if Ward Prowse isn't playing. Lads, I think it's going to be a cricket score. I really do. I'll go with 8. I'll be nice.
Exactly. It's going to be a massive
If someone says 2-1, I'll be livid.
Yeah. I said on the vlog as well against Spurs, you have to be patient. Not against these lot. We just got to go for goals. It's going to be so entertaining. We're going to have a good time. Go through this.
What's yours? What do you think?
Mine's for me. I'm going to say 4-0 to Newcastle. 4-0.
Yeah. All right, let's get some predictions in the comments before we wrap up.
Good idea. Before we wrap up the show, get your predictions in the comments as well. If Everton don't get the points deduction this season and are relegated, do they get deducted if they're promoted again? That's a good question there. I know they've been charged, But if it goes past the end of the season, then I think the points going to be deducted when they come back in the Premier League. That is the thing. Or if they get in the Championship, they'd be buggered, absolutely buggered. That's down to the EFL. They got their own sets of rules, by the way. Good night to you, Paul, mate, and speak to you later. Bye, guys. To Alan, have a good weekend, my guy. Southampton's fight for their lives. Don't expect an easy game. Well,
that's what we said with Everton.
Exactly. We don't beat these. We don't deserve Champions League. Then you've got Arsenal as well coming next week on Sunday. If you can't beat Southampton, are we going to beat Arsenal? Andrew DB says 7-0. Sports Cat says 4-1 to Newcastle. And
nice, good predictions. Realistic predictions.
I would love to, exactly. I would love to win 6, but I'll be happy with 4. Absolutely. 4-0. Tony, later, my friend. Later to Alan. 3-1 to the Clone lad as well. 6-0 for Paul as well. I'd like to get a clean sheet at 7-0. 7-0.
Have you heard of a man? We're like predicting the Toon score. We're like 6-0, 7-0, 8-0, 9-0. Like, this is crazy.
Crazy,
man. Like, what is going
crazy,
on?
Man.
We're not even joking. We're not even joking.
We're gonna slap.
I love it.
Yeah.
I keep saying I'm in a coma. Like, just don't wake me up. Like, I'm just living the best life in the minute.
Yeah.
But
yeah. Cost 9-0. Sorry. Take care, Alan. Mate. You take care, man. And I've got loads of comments. I'm just going to do the best I can. So take it, Alan. And 5-1 for Steve. Big up to you, Steve, mate. Hope you're okay. Big up to Stu, my guy. Hope you're having a good evening, mate. And everything, take care. Southampton are used to 9-0 scorers. That's another thing. 9-0. Could it be another 9-0? Go to the bookies. Go to the bookies, right? And put down a 9-0. That could be possible, you know.
No, I've just said I'm putting a 5 on 8-0.
Yeah.
I don't know what the price is, but I'm putting it on.
Exactly. Big up to Andrew. 7-0 will happen. Keep tuned for the Toon. What we dreamt is happening. Isak double and Joe Anthony Gordon scoring the first goal off the bench. I think
that's a good shout. God, we are tired tonight. We've not even thought about him tonight, have we? This because we've been saying that it could be a good game to rest some players and that. This could be a great game to get him in from the start. Yeah, and give him some minutes, you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
Get him a goal. Do you know what I mean?
Get me a goal, man. Get him a goal.
Yeah. He's missing that goal to get him going, you know.
Exactly. Isak reminds me of Thierry Henry a bit. He does. I'm gonna have to agree with you, by the way. I want 5 players or on 10 or more. That's from Paul. Jenny says, I saw that in a bit, Ashley. Where's ASM back? Maybe in a couple of weeks' time, mate. Maybe in a couple of weeks' time. But don't be back for on Sunday, nor the Arsenal game. We beat United for you Sunday. Helps you get Champions League. Thank you very much, Joe. Really, really genuinely appreciate that as well. So
yeah, we will. No, we won't. They're playing Villa, aren't they?
Man U's playing Villa. Aye.
Yeah, we don't want Villa winning that.
That's gonna be a tough game, you know. That's gonna be a really tough game.
I'd rather United win. Because 3rd and 4th, I don't really give a shit. Right? But like, we didn't want teams up with us for 4th spot. Do you know what I mean? Does that make sense?
I totally agree, mate. Totally agree, man. But the thing is, right, but if United win their game, right, then we win our games, then it's gonna be easier to get in the top 4.
We just keep doing what we're doing. No one can do anything about it, you know?
Exactly. But I'm trying to get someone back on this sort of thing because someone timed out totally by mistake. But I'm trying to get him back in. If it's a 5-minute timeout, so that should come back anyway, surely. Sure, 66 more.
So Tony's gonna be livid.
Yeah, I'll get him back in. But then again, if you turned out, it's a 5-minute timeout anyway, sort of thing. So I don't know how to reverse it back in, man.
It's fine. We're wrapping up anyway, aren't we?
Yeah, we're on a bit there, sort of thing. Definitely wrapping up there. So yeah, we're definitely going to wrap up there, guys, as well. So you gave us your prediction. I said 4-0. You said You said more, didn't you? So 8. That does remind user Tyrone it does. And Bet360 are allowed to go up to 8-0, and it's 300 to 1 for that score. I tell you what.
Okay. Thanks for that.
Thanks for that. Time means 90th-minute winner, Kyle. That's in Joe.
Oh, it's Joe.
As well. You're welcome. So welcome, mate. You're so welcome. Got 27 people watching.
And I'm sorry, lads. I'm so tired today. But these are absolute legends joining this time of night. I'm getting old, man. Like 9 o'clock comes and I'm like ready for bed. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy.
We need Newcastle Champions League 8 o'clock kickoffs and that against Madrid. But that's what we need.
I know.
It'll be Trippier against his old club as well.
Yeah, definitely.
They deserve it, man. These lads fucking deserve it, man.
Yes,
honestly,
they do. Champions League.
It'll be brutal, mate, if we didn't get it. Like, it would really fucking hurt that. Like, they've worked their arse off this season.
Exactly. Mason, Jilson, chatting amazing. Beautiful channel. Thank you, Paul. Yeah, I tell you what, though, I'd love to get Champions League. I mean, I'm definitely going to go to the home games to get Champions League, Cal. Just the home games.
Oh, I speak Spanish, mate. I'll be away to Spain. 100%.
Definitely. Even if you haven't got a ticket, you still go for the crack as well. 100%. And I'm sure they will. So, we're going to wrap it up there, as well. And what I'll do, I'll sort out that mistake sort of and get Tony back as well. And before I let you go, can you tell us where we can find you, mate?
Same as always on Twitter. He's probably already all follow me anyway. At KPolV NUFC. Thank you. Oh, he's back. He's back.
Tony. He's back. He is back. And I'm chatting to Paul. I'll probably get your passports ready, John and Carl. 100%. Mine doesn't expand till 2027, so I'm all cool.
Mine didn't, but I lost it. I just got a new passport and I've lost it. I need to get a new one.
Yes, absolutely. Well, we're going to get ourselves wrapped up there, but thanks so much for coming in, mate, and thanks so much for the chat as well. And if you do like the video, like what you see, then please consider like and subscribing, and also hit the super chats. And thank you very much for Connor for becoming the latest member. I want to be sure as well. I really appreciate that. Thank you very much indeed. Thanks, Tony. Thank you, David. Thank you, Coffee, as well. And I'm going to be back on Sunday to do the vlogs as well, so keep your eyes peeled for that. And
just a chilled one tonight, wasn't it?
Say again?
Just a chilled stream podcast tonight, wasn't it? Just a chilled chat.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. That's what we need. Do you know what I mean? Just chilled, no infighting. There's no I'm going to go at people in the chat, which is just amazing. So, yeah, it's just calm, and happy days. So, well, like I said, thanks for coming in, man. I'll keep you backstage for a couple of minutes, yeah? I'll find them and let's go. Thank you, Andrew. Let's get John to 5K. Yes, absolutely. I'm about 190 away from getting 5K.
We'll get there, mate.
Absolutely. It's all about being patient, people. It's about being patient. So, yeah, just keep supporting my channel, my community, and we'll just go from there. So, guys, thanks in the chat. I'll just go through one more time. Have a good weekend, bro. Thank you, Joe. And spot on for Steve and Leslie close to show as well. But thanks so much, guys. And have a fantastic evening. And until then, have a fab weekend. Check us out on the vlogs on Sunday. And if you're up for the match and you want to meet us, then that'd be fantastic. Thank you, Leslie. On the up, John, definitely. Thanks so much indeed. And have a good week.